Zahir Hussain speaks. Nobody talks about it. All this time that I've been driving a taxi in San Francisco, 17 years, nobody talks about what is this thing that so many American young people do with their bodies, tearing themselves up, fighting themselves with the way they dress, fighting something, I don't know what. You see a guy sometimes with a shirt that says revolution, or has a picture of Che, you say, okay, I know what he is saying, good luck to you. But it is the ones who are fighting something and they don't know what, or maybe they do know and it is none of my business. But it seems like in this country it is nobody's business. It seems like it is not even their own business. I don't know. In my country maybe we are too much involved in everyone else's business. That is what we say about ourselves. But I like that more than this way that nobody says anything. In my country, if your neighbor's son gets an earring in his nose, everybody says, Baba, what is going on with your son that has made him get an earring in his nose? It is not bad. I mean, the point is not to say he is bad. The point is to say, what is going on? Because what is going on with my neighbor's son is going on with me. Eventually it will get to me. Maybe it will go through my son and then to me. Maybe it will take a much more winding road. But eventually it will get to me. I just want to know what is going on so I will be ready. I am not even saying that it will be something bad. Maybe it will be something good. But I still want to be ready. It's important either way. Here they don't talk about it. They only talk about it from very far away, as if to say, look at how strange those people are. That is not what I mean. I mean there is something going on inside. It does not take a very smart person to figure that out. But they look at me as though I am some kind of genius when I point that out. As when I say to somebody who just wants to say, look at how strange those people are. Usually it is a tourist visiting San Francisco. When I say to them, I don't know what is going on inside them, but there must be something that is making them look that way and dress that way. They look at me as though I am talking about some mysterious place when I talk about what is inside them. Isn't this basic information? Isn't this something that everybody knows? It makes me very sad when they look at me like that. There are a lot of wonderful things about America, but this part of it makes me very sad. Because if someone doesn't know about the place inside them, then you can't talk to them about the place inside you. Then I don't know what you're left with. You're left with looking out the window and saying, those people are strange. Baba, those people are you. They are your people more than they are my people. How is it that I should explain them to you? It is very sad. They look at me like I am a genius, as if they had never considered that all those people had a place inside them. I have only been here for 17 years and you have been here for a lifetime. How is it that I should introduce you to your own people? Sometimes they look at me as though the land where I come from must be very mysterious to have this vision into people. Baba, the land where I come from is human beings. That is how we look at each other. We look and see more than a body. We know this because we are more than a body. It is not complicated. Maybe that means we don't build as many factories and skyscrapers. Okay, I have seen men sleeping outside of skyscrapers in America at night. So that is part of it too. There are men sleeping like that in my country too. But we cannot say, look at the skyscraper, don't look at the man. We have leaders who try to say that, but we don't listen to them. We try not to listen. I know that there are a lot of people who try not to listen here too. But I worry about the people here more because if you don't know what is going on inside you, then it is easier for someone else to fill it up. Do you see what I mean? That is why I worry about them. If we can talk about what is inside of us, then we are deciding for ourselves how to fill it up. That is a wonderful thing, even if we don't agree. In my country, we are not as scared to talk about what is inside us because we are not scared of what will happen if we disagree. Maybe sometime you come across somebody who cannot control themselves, but most of the people, they are glad to talk about how they feel, even if they don't agree. They feel better afterwards. Here, it is not like that. They don't know how they will feel. The agreeing is more important than how they feel. I like agreeing too, but you cannot expect it all the time. You can expect it maybe half the time. But what are you going to do about everybody else? They are still going to be there, whether or not you talk to them. So I still wonder about them, about the young people I see here in San Francisco. You cannot ask them what is going on inside because they think you are one of the people who is calling them strange. Well, never mind strange, just tell me. Just tell me so I can know where I am. When you don't know what is going on, then you don't know where you are. And that is when you end up saying that you must be the best people. If you know what is happening, then you don't have time to think about whether or not you are the best people. I love my country very much, but I don't think about if we are the best people or not. We are people. Some of us are very good and some of us are very bad. but we talk about it. Sometimes if a government man is there, we don't talk. But in America, the government doesn't even have to be there and they don't talk. This is what I think happens. I think the young people look around and say, okay, if you won't talk, I will give you something to talk about. I will make us talk. And they do, but not together. The tourists who get in my cab, I know from their first sentence, they say something about how the young people look. And they want me to say, yes, yes, they are all crazy. And when I don't say that, they close their mouths for the whole trip, as if I am not there. It is like a child, you know? You know how a child will pretend you are not there when they don't want to talk to you? But what I don't understand is, if I say, yes, yes, they are crazy, what do we talk about after that? Where do we go from there? I don't know. Maybe I will have to do it so I can find out. Sometime I will say that just to find out what we will talk about next. I will let you know. We can come back here and talk about it and I will let you know. I'd like to know myself.